Hey guys, Streets here, and today for you I'm going to be bringing you a quick video just talking about some things that have happened recently in the United Kingdom, and I'm going to be playing, I know it's a team deathmatch, but it's the new Weekend Warfare. It's the Snipers only Weekend Warfare, and let's give it a go. I didn't play it last time it was out, so I thought, you know what, give it a go. And there's no one that can control by pulling out an M16 because it's restricted. Everything but the snipers are restricted. They've even restricted Jug. I'm not sure about Martyrdom though. I think Martyrdom's still a thing. But you're gonna get a lot of campers. I know that, but it's just stuff you gotta deal with, I suppose. And anyway, on to the main point of this video. In the UK, Saturday night there was a terror attack in London. It's been claimed by Islamic State. It has. They've come forward and claimed the attack. I'm not sure if they really are behind their attack and just trying to strike fear. But whatever they're doing, it's not working. Because they've done something which no one's managed to do since the Second World War. They've managed to make the UK feel sorry for London. Usually we take the piss out of London all the time and the Cockneys, but they've made us feel sorry for them. That's how bad it's getting with the Islamics. Oh my god! I nearly got collateraled. Oh my god! As if I didn't get collateraled there. But yeah, I'm not going back down there. And so. Yeah, people are in buildings, so no point going into the open. But there was a terror attack on London where a van drove across through the street over London Bridge, and when the van ploughing through people in their way, and when the van crashed, they ran into Borough Market, I think it was, in London, and through Borough Market. When they were getting towards Borough Market, they were just running, stabbing anyone. They were stabbing up anyone in their way. It was just an attack on everything. I don't even know what the motives were behind it, but the police are taking it really seriously now. There was a threat that there was a suicide vest. So armed police were there within 8 minutes of the first call, which. For London, that is really quick. That is really quick for London, knowing how busy of a place it is. And in the UK, we take our emergency services for granted a lot. I know we do. They're really, really strong, our emergency services, and they do so much to protect us. I don't know what we'd do without our emergency services. And considering the attack which we've... Oh, no scope. And considering what happened on Saturday night at 10 PM, I didn't have any knowledge of this at the time it was happening. I was with my girlfriend, and we were both in bed, going to sleep at this point. So we had no knowledge of this. And, well, wake up the next morning, turn on the telly. Well, while I'm getting ready, I turn on the telly, and, well, there it is on the news. There was, how many casualties were there? 1 minute, I've got it. There was 7 killed and 48 injured from this. 48 injured and 7 killed. Blood has been spilt on not US soil, British soil. We have our own blood spilt, but the police. Remember me telling you about the suicide vests that the police got called about? The police came in and they shot them dead because they were wearing vests. The police came and shot dead 3 people within 8 minutes of the call. I know a lot of people are going to call controversy because we go at the Americans for for the death tolls by police officers, but they didn't have any choice. They were screaming, shouting about how they're gonna blow it, and when the police walked in. So as soon as the police walked in, they were shot dead on the spot. So I don't. I believe that the emergency services did the right thing in that instance by shooting them dead. And I'm not a big fan of police with guns. Okay, it's one of them. It's not our country. Police have not carried guns in this country since Victorian times, and they barely carried them then. So I believe that we should arm our officers until, while we're on critical like this, we need to arm our officers. They need to be able to protect themselves, because we can't just rely on our military. We can't just rely on our military to protect us from them. Our military has been protecting us from them for years, but people say we need to close the borders. What's the point? This is proof that they're already over here. They're already in our country. If we close the borders, we'll minimise it, yeah, but they're already in here. And some of the terrorists, which are about they're homebred here in the UK, they're taken by Islamic State, and they brainwash them. They tell them everything. They tell them false information about their holy book. Allah doesn't want anyone dead. Allah, He doesn't want anyone dead. Allah is a God that is against controversy and violence. He is the God that is against violence. It is a sin to harm in that religion. Plus, I know this is going to sound bad, but the real Muslims, the actual ones that believe in the religion and aren't just there to cause chaos and be agents of chaos, they were praying. It was prayer time for them at 10 o'clock. They were praying at the time of this attack, so it can't have been Muslims that have done it. Well, not proper ones, just extremists. But this is the UK has banded together here. We have banded together with London and Manchester. Wherever they hit next, we will hit them harder there. We will fight back. We will not surrender. We will not be intimidated by this terror. We will go and live our lives the best we can around here. We will not be intimidated by some Muslim extremists. Well, use the term Muslim lightly there, because they're not true Muslims. They're just pricks who think they can, and they're just going to try and watch the world burn. But whew, I'm starting to get a bit heated and pissed off now. Whew, I don't know what's going on. I never get pissed off talking about controversy and stuff like this, because I have an interest in history and conflicts. My biggest thing is the Second World War and the First World War. They're my biggest interests, for God's sake. But anyway, speaking of world wars, the Second World War, during the Blitz, Hitler couldn't even stop the milkman from doing his rounds during the Blitz. Okay, the milkman was through all the rubble. The milkman was walking through all the rubble every morning after the Blitz, while there's firefighters going round and digging people from their homes, and they are leaving milk outside of their homes. They were putting milk out for the people, and this goes back to the Prime Minister. Our government are toothless. Cobra, they go around the table, they talk shit about people for a bit, and then they come out. Nothing gets done by them. That's a given. Nothing gets done by Cobra. Yes, there are their defence, but our police have done more than Cobra, and I have full respect to our emergency service for that. I salute you boys. Our boys in blue. I salute our boys in blue. I know a lot of people hate police and call them pigs and everything, but our boys in blue are are an amazing part of this country. So are all our emergency services. And if Theresa May gets what she wants and gets into power, we will not have a proper emergency service. We'll have to pay to go and get a broken arm fixed. Which I don't believe in what Theresa May's doing. I know this. I don't seem like the sort of guy that be in with politics, and to be honest, there's a lot of people who don't think I know shit about. There are a lot of people who think I'm just shit for brains, just because, and think the only thing I know how to do is point and shoot in Call of Duty. That's what people think of me, but honestly, our government. I hope Jeremy Corbyn gets in, because I'm a Labour guy. My family's Labour. My friends are Labour, and hopefully Corbyn gets in, and we can keep our emergency services. But they haven't named the terrorists yet. They haven't named them, and I don't want them to. I don't want them to give them what they want. They want naming. I don't want them naming. I don't think most of the country want them naming, because then they're giving them the publicity which they want. They are giving them exactly what they want. They want to be known. But anyway, it's sad times in Borough Market and around London in general. But well, but anyway, we can't help it. All we can do is snuff out the next plot. We snuffed out a lot of plots as well. We've snuffed out so many plots, but this is one plot which we didn't snuff out, and it was a big one. It was a death toll plot. We're lucky we have the rapid response that we do. I know I keep going on about the emergency services and the rapid response, but they do help a lot. They help us more than people think. And thanks for 4 subscribers, guys. I know it's not a big number, but I didn't even think I'd get 1 subscriber out of this. I thought that this would just be the first video. I wouldn't get any views, and then I'd just get depressed and call it a day with this. But no, I've actually got people who enjoy watching what I do. They enjoy me doing shit on Call of Duty. And honestly, I can't thank you guys enough. And we've peaked over 100 views as well on the channel, which is mind blowing. Mind blowing for me how a kid who's been a pushover most of his life can actually do something. But as Winston Churchill said, we will fight them on the beaches, we will fight them in the streets, and we will never surrender. So there's a message for all these terrorists. We will not surrender. We will not give in. We will not give in to you guys, and we will never surrender. We will protect our island at all costs. We will protect our island till our last breath, and we will not let terror beat us. Thank you guys for watching. I've been Streets, and I will see you guys in the next video.